Geometry is its own language, and as such you have to be very mindful of all the definitions. However, not every term is defined. The first three undefined terms that you're going to encounter are a point, a line, and a plane. A point is always labeled with a capital, a letter of the alphabet. So let's go ahead and label this point R. Then we go ahead and look at the next undefined term, which is a line. We all understand what a line is. We don't denote it by a straight line with arrows at either end, indicating that a line goes on forever, and as such it can never be measured because it goes on forever. To label a line, what we do is we can superimpose 2 points or connect 2 points with a straight line, and we call this line AB. The way we write it is AB with the line symbol on top of this. Plane is the third undefined term. We denote it via a parallelogram. However, we need to understand that a plane goes on forever, just like a line goes on forever. A plane may be labeled with one capital letter, such as over here in the corner I could call this plane P, P for plane, or I could use 3 points. Note that in a line we use 2 points, but in a plane we need to use 3 points, and the 3 points must be non-collinear, meaning they cannot lie on the same line. So here we go. We have 3 non-collinear points, and I know they're non-collinear because they form a triangle. So I can call this plane X, Y, Z, or I can simply call it plane M. So let's label this plane X, Y, Z, or plane P. We can use undefined terms to define other terms though. We have over here a segment, and a segment has 2 endpoints. So we could call this LM, and this is denoted by this symbol. Note that the little line that goes, not the little line, the little dash symbol that goes over LM does not have arrows at the end, whereas in the top here, that's a line and that has arrows at the end. Next we have array. Array has 1 endpoint, not 2 endpoints, so we can just say E for endpoint here. And look at this array. It goes in another direction, but it's also array. We need 2 points to label array also. So we could call this ES and FT. So the way I write is ES. Note that the arrow always goes towards the right. So these are rays ES and FT. If you have, let's say you have 3 points on a line, and therefore these points are collinear because they lie on the same line. If I labeled this point which lies in between points X and Z, and if I label this point Y, then we say that rays YX and rays YZ are opposite rays. Note that they have the same endpoints, but they go in opposite directions, and together opposite rays form a line. A segment can be measured while a ray cannot, and neither can a line. Two lines will intersect in a point. So let's get our two lines. It can be two lines, two rays, two segments. It really doesn't matter. So here's one line, and here is another line, and you will see that they intersect in one point only, and we will call this the point of intersection. And we could call it W. It really doesn't matter. Let's try again. So this is the point of intersection.